What's up, guys? Bringing you another video today, man. Today we're gonna talk about being superhuman. It's easier than ever, man. In today's day and age, it is easier than ever to be superhuman. And when I say superhuman, I don't necessarily mean like legitimately being able to fly and shit like that. Like, what I'm talking about is separating yourself from everybody else. It's never been easier, man. Not only because of everything we have at our disposal as far as technology and information, but more importantly, more specifically, because so many people don't have the desire to separate themselves, man. A lot of people are okay with being comfortable, being complacent. And because of that, it is easy for the dedicated ones to separate themselves from the masses. And that's what I'm gonna go over in this video, man. I'm gonna give you my top 5 ways to be superhuman, to create that separation between you and everybody else. All right, so first one up, number 5, man, that is patience. Being able to be patient and cultivating a mindset of patience. Everybody wants their shit right now, you know? Nobody has the patience or discipline to see things through to the end. You know, technology is wonderful, man, but it has spoiled us big time, you know? I can hop on Google, learn anything, man. I can search for anything to learn about anything and have millions of results at the tip of my finger in less than half a second, right? I mean, technology has come such a long way in such a short period of time that it has really almost been a detriment to us in the idea that we can't wait for anything, man. We can't be patient and see things through, to let things develop. You know, if results or if success doesn't happen immediately, we write it off and just jump to the next thing. So being able to be patient, being able to delay gratification, that's the big one, man. Being able to put in the grunt work, put in the work right now up front, man, to be able to bear the fruits of your labor long term. You know, to be able to have faith that it's gonna pay off, but having the patience to be able to wait for it to pay off. That's big, man. Delayed gratification, being patient while everybody else wants to be a busybody and get caught in the rat race, man. Stay true, delay that gratification, and be patient. Next one, number 4, man, that is reading. Readers are leaders. You know, it's so true, especially today, man. Again, kind of going in line with the last one. The busy world, man, everything's fast, everything's moving quick. And now with the internet, right? It's so easy to just jump on, you can watch videos and all this stuff, but books, man, there's so much value in books. Now more so than ever, right? Because how easy is it to go online and read a blog article or, you know, some article or link that you see on Twitter that takes you, like, anybody can go and make a .com, start a blog, and put whatever they want out there, right? But a person that has not only the knowledge, but also just the work ethic and labor of love to go through the publishing process lets you know that the person putting out that information, putting out that content, is a lot more dedicated, thorough, and more than likely a more trusted resource than any old blog article you can take online, right? And now with all the deep fake shit, like, who knows? You know, people could be putting other people's names on articles online. Like, you never know for sure, right? Now, that's not to say you can't read anything online, right? I still read stuff online. I'll still watch videos from coaches and things that of people that I have respect for. But there's something to be said about having a book in your hands, man. Sitting down alone in solitude and reading a book. the level of retention, understanding is probably gonna be a lot higher than reading an article, God knows where, off your phone somewhere while you're sitting in traffic or, sitting in a waiting room somewhere. Like, take the time, be diligent, be disciplined when it comes to educating yourself. And I never used to be a big reader. This doesn't have to be educational reading. You can start with reading for entertainment, start reading fiction books, whatever it might be, to get in the habit of that, man. But then start, taking it up a notch and using that time and that craft of being able to sit alone and read to start educating yourself, man. That's where 90% of my professional knowledge has come from, has been self-education through reading books, man. I have a whole library at home. So being able to just sit and read an actual book will separate you from everybody else, man, because not a lot of people can even do that anymore, let alone the people that actually do it. Next one, man, number 3. And of course, I couldn't do a list like this without touching on the actual physical nature of one's body, man, and mastering your body through physical training, right? If we're gonna talk about being superhuman, especially in today's society where over half of the population, at least in the US, is obese, right? I think it's close to 60% now of the population is obese, man. So being able to be fit, be healthy, be physically strong, being able to move well, not being able, you can actually bend down and tie your shoe without blowing your back out, or you're actually able to reach your toes. Like, these things, especially in today's day and age, is gonna separate you from just that alone from over 60% of the population. Just being in a healthy body weight alone will separate you from 60% of the population, let alone taking it the next level, being able to move well, and then mastering that movement by being physically strong within that movement, man, being powerful, being athletic. That alone right there, not only physically gonna separate you, but mentally it's gonna separate you too, man, because when you are able to hone in your physical attributes, and you walk around in a strong, capable body, that's gonna boost that confidence and that mentality, the way you carry yourself exponentially, man. So this list cannot go down without touching on the physical nature of the body, man. So that's number 3, and that one is huge. Number 2, man, we're getting close to the end. Number 2 is self-validation. This one is so important. I almost made this one number 1. But self-validation, man, this in today's day and age is more rare than almost probably anything. Especially because of social media, man. The generation that's grown up in social media that has to put anything that happens to them on social media because they need to get the likes, man. Everybody else needs to see this. Everybody else needs to know this happened. If I didn't get it on Instagram or if it's not on social media, then did it even happen, right? Like this is the mentality that the generation is growing up with now, man. And they need to put all this stuff on social media as like a highlight reel of their life so everybody else can tell them that, oh yeah, that's great, oh man, good job. Like, because them alone knowing that it's good, or them alone accomplishing something and being proud of themselves isn't enough anymore, man. Self-pride and self-accomplishment and being proud of yourself means nothing to anybody anymore. They need that external validation from everybody else to let them know that they did something worthwhile. And that is an ass backwards way of not only looking at it, but of just living your life, man. If you're constantly putting the way you view yourself and view your accomplishments by how other people view them, then you are gonna live a life of constant up and downs, man. Your moral compass cannot be dictated by where everybody else points it. You have to stay true to yourself, man. If you set a goal for yourself and you accomplish it, you being proud of it, you caring about it, you being happy with it, is all that matters, man. Nobody else matters, not really, right? It can be great. People can give you words of encouragement, and that's nice and that's great. But if you don't feel it yourself, and your opinion is the most important to you, then you're gonna have a hard life, man. It's gonna be very tough. So having that self-validation that is unwavering, regardless of what other people say about it, will easily separate you from the masses. Lastly, man, the last one, the number one thing that's gonna separate you from everybody else and make you superhuman is focus. Focus is number one, man. Nobody has focus anymore. How long can you sit in a room with nothing going on, no TVs, nothing like that, before you grab your cell phone? How many times are you bored out of your mind? You're going through Facebook, Instagram, whatever, Twitter. You go through all your social media apps, and then you close them out, you put your phone down, and then you're sitting there for maybe 2 minutes, pick it up, and then you open Facebook again, you open Twitter again, even though you just put it down, right? It's that monkey brain, dude. People cannot just be present anymore. People can't sit alone with their own thoughts. People cannot stay focused on shit. How many times are you multitasking? How many times are you trying to watch a movie, which obviously isn't difficult, right? But you're also on your phone. Like, it's not stimulating enough. The movie isn't stimulating enough. So you also have to be on your phone. People cannot focus on anything anymore, man. And focus is such a powerful tool. You know, I read this metaphor one time about light, right? A light from a light bulb lights a room up, right? But it's the same light waves, right, that create a laser. The only difference between the waves from a light bulb and the waves from a laser that can cut through metal is the focus of those waves. If you can take your attention, your mind, your mentality, and focus it, it can be so powerful. Just like the light, man. The same light that lights a room can be the same light that cuts through steel. It's only focused. Much more focused. The same thing goes with the mind, man. If we can focus our mind, if we can take that mentality and focus and stay patient, then you are going to be able to accomplish amazing things. And you're easily gonna separate yourself from everybody else that has that monkey brain, man, that can't stay focused for 2 minutes. They can't stay focused on one thing. You know, even if that thing is easy, they can't stay focused on it. Focus is number one, man. So that's it, guys. Those are my top 5. My top 5 to separate you from the masses, make you superhuman. It's easier, now more than ever. Do these 5 things and watch some amazing things happen in your life, man. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. Share this with somebody, man. Please do me a solid. Blast this out, man. Help some people. I hope this added some value to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Like it, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.